it's V with 85th and Wade. Thanks for joining me. So this is officially the final segment, number 4 of Pattern Palooza 2023. So I've gone over Butter and Vogue in the first episode, Simplicity and New Look in the second installment, Nomi and McCall's in part 3, and now for part 4, the final part is my my indie patterns that I picked up in 2023 so far this year. So I thought about it at the end of part 3, like, oh no, I've actually picked up some indies, so I want to talk about those as well. So because they are PDF patterns, I don't have an actual envelope, but I do have the pictures that I'll put up on screen here as I'm talking through them. And so there were 3 different indie pattern companies that I picked up patterns for, and I'm looking down at notes and also on my iPad to get some information to share with y'all. But the first one is Lydia Naomi. And I've bought patterns from her before in the past. Actually, the January dress, which she's renamed to something else and I can't remember it now. I enjoyed that one and a few others. I have a jumpsuit of hers that I need to do, a whole lot of things. But anyway, for this year, I recently picked up, as in the month of June, I believe it was. Yeah, June, because July 1st was a Saturday. I picked up the strawberry blouse, and I thought this was really, really cute. This was, I think, a part of her birthday release. And so it's just a cropped top with an elastic waistband, some puffy sleeves that you can make as puffy or not as you want to, and then some fun in the back. So there's ties in the back, which I thought was really cute. So if you have not unbigged your back for 2023, or if you have, congratulations. You know, you can still wear this and, you know, not maybe have some of the areas that we don't necessarily like to show on our back actually showing. You can make it as tight, I guess, as you want it to, or as loose as you want it to expose as much or as little of your back that you want it to. But I thought that was a really cute feature of that blouse. So I did pick up that strawberry blouse. And then also, as a part of signing up for her newsletter, she released the Angie tank, which has a cutout at the top. So I thought that was really, really cute. And for me, necessary, because it's this look that I'm trying to go for. And I wanted a cutout tank to go with it. So I'm gonna see if I can do some mashing of sorts to kind of figure that out. But those were the 2 patterns that I picked up from Lydia Naomi. Now, I don't know that the sale will still be going on, or if any sale will still be going on, as in the free tank. I think it's a part of her evergreen free patterns for signing up on her newsletter, but don't quote me on that. But at least for that strawberry blouse, it's a new release, so it should be available for some time. So those were my Lydia Naomi patterns. Now, the second company is Tiana's Closet. And I think I got hip to them in 2022, if not 2021 even, maybe. You know what, actually it could have been as early as 2020 when I was just kind of going through free sewing patterns and finding stuff, and I happened upon hers and kind of put it as a bookmark on my browser. But I think it was April, Sew Blouse April or something like that, and then maybe segueing into Frugal, it used to be Frugal Frocks, I forget what it's called now, something Frugal challenge during the month of April. And I was like, oh, I could, you know, maybe get a full outfit. So for the first 2 for Tiana's Closet is the Karen ruffle top. When I saw this, I was like, oh, that is so cute. Of course, I like the ruffle at the collar there. The sleeves were really nice. I like the slim fit of it as well. So I picked up that pattern. I think I've started the construction of it. I think I may have sized up, or maybe I picked the wrong size and I should have sized down some, because it's just a little looser than I thought it was, which is okay because I was using like, you know, some tester fabric. So I didn't lose anything in the way of fabric. It was just making sure now, okay, I go back and actually see how I can make sure it fits my body the way I like to. But I really like that Karen ruffle top. To go with that top, I picked up the blocked pencil skirt. Now this one I have been looking at for a very long time. So I finally went ahead and downloaded it because I like the 3 colors. I thought that was really cool. So you can either do, 1, 2, or 3 colors for this skirt if you like. It's just a basic pencil skirt, which I thought was really cute. The third one is the Laurel palazzo pants. Again, sucker for some wide leg pants. So just something not necessarily basic, but could be a good, staple in your wardrobe with palazzo pants, just because of the length. And again, depending on what fabric, you can wear those all year round, right? So with the sweater in the fall, with some thick tights and, maybe tall boots in the winter, a very loose and lightweight fabric in the spring and summer, like you can't go wrong with palazzo. So I did pick those up. And then the Rosalie pants, which is an elastic crop pants, I thought those are really cute, pick those up as well. Now, what I will say is that all 4 of these patterns are free to download on her website. So plus for that. Again, lots of people, I believe, used it for the Frugal Challenge this year and in past years. But those are 4 that I picked up this year from Tiana's Closet. And then finally, I'm a member of Seamwork. So, I have access to all of their old patterns as well as every month their new releases, and they release 2 each month. Some of them are member only, so you won't see them on the site, maybe just the newsletter. And then if you are a member, you get to see all of the patterns and be able to download them. So the ones that I did download was the Riley top. I thought that was so cute. Like, oh my goodness, yes. Like, it looked really simple, just a drawstring bottom, short sleeve, kind of crop if you want it to be. Again, if not, just lengthen it maybe 2 at the most 3 inches, depending on comfort. And you can have it just as a basic top there, but it looked pretty simple to put together. The Roan is a button-down shirt, another oversized shirt. Like, as I mentioned, for my butterick pattern, they had that oversized button top and short set as a summer 23 release. And so this Roan top, again, pretty much in that same realm. I think the difference is that the Roan has some very big pockets on it. So, I mean, you can add it to the butterick if you want to. You can add or take away pockets, whenever you like. But just to have 2 variations with that, I think is cool. The next one is the Dell jumpsuit. And so, sucker for jumpsuit. I don't really need to say much of anything about that, but it looks quite comfortable as a jumpsuit. So, and again, that linen, easy breezy look is what I go for with that. And then the final 2 were just released July of 23, and that would be the kit top, which is so much on trend now with the type of fabric that they use. So they used a double gauze fabric. And if you go to any store or any fashion website, you're going to see gauze all over the place. So double gauze, bubble gauze, all over the place. And so they had this on the model in a gauze, and I really like it. So it has a nice, I guess you could say statement sleeve. It's not a very voluminous sleeve, but a nice sleeve, a V-neck there. So a really nice top. And then the last one is the Jovi tank, basic halter tank. Can't go wrong. Actually has a shelf bra in it. So, I saw someone talk about, oh, this could be a swimsuit top, which it absolutely can be. It could be, just again, a halter top that you put on either under a light sweater or even a blazer, right? And it could be work wear. You can get away with a number of different things with that type of halter. I'm actually interested in seeing if I can also make that into a dress, because it's pretty much, right, just extending it down to the knee. If you have any other patterns like that, that's more of like a t-shirt type dress, you could probably do some tracing with that to extend it, just to make sure it goes over your hips pretty nice. But because it is knit, it is supposed to hug just a little bit. So I don't think that would be too terribly difficult to actually extend it as a dress. But first I will make it as a tank, you know, just to make sure I can get the bodice fit right. And then once that's right, go ahead and extend it to a dress. So you can have a halter top or a halter dress. They had many, many more, Seamwork did, of releases that they had, again, 2 a month. But these were the ones I just wanted to highlight for this session, because if of all of them, if I had to choose some to make first, it would be one of these 5. So from Lydia and Naomi to Tiana's Closet to Seamwork, these are some of the indie prints that I picked up during my pattern Palooza. Now I will say that I have not counted, because I don't want to count. I don't want to know how many patterns I have picked up during this 4-piece segment. Now, if you've been counting, go ahead and put it in the bottom if you feel like it, but I haven't counted. It's just, I see a pattern, I like a pattern, I buy a pattern, if I don't have something very similar to it already. But again, these are all of my patterns that I picked up for 2023. If you've ever used a Tiana's Closet, because I've not sewn up, other than the ruffle top, I've not sewn up anything from that company. So, you know, let me know how you fared with their patterns. Lydia and Naomi, like I said, I have sewn hers before. I have quite a few patterns that I do want to undertake with her. So I'm happy to jump into another one of her patterns. And then with Seamwork, I have a multitude of their patterns that I've sewn up, and I could recommend them. They have some really great patterns to choose from there as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this entire segment, Pattern Palooza, from all of the big 5 to some of these indies. And like I said in the last one, I think I'm pretty set with patterns for now. We shall see what's coming out for the fall and winter seasons, but I truly have enough from the past 3 winter seasons to carry me to the next 7 winter seasons. So I'm not in that big of a rush to just run and jump out and buy patterns for the sake of, oh, that's cute. But if something truly catches my eye, I will jump out and grab it. All that to say that this has been Pattern Palooza. I do have some fabric, so I'm trying to figure out a cool name, a quirky, a corny name for that as well. I won't have to break that up into very many segments, as I don't have as much fabric as I do patterns. So that may just be a one and done for that. But I do want to share those with you, and perhaps some of the projects or patterns that I'd like to pair it with. So that's it for now. Again, let me know your thoughts on any and all of the patterns that I've shared over the past 4 videos. You know, what you have, what you're working on, something that I should consider in terms of either sewing up these indies or the commercial patterns, or others that you may say, hey V, check this out, you might like it too. Let me know in the comments below. Again, as always, thank you so much for joining me on this sewing journey, and I'll see you next time. Bye.